Oh, he does sound
Yes.
like Meta.
I really apologize. I thought you were Meta. I didn't realize you were a
It
different
is
person,
Meta!
Barreloin.
Wait, hold on. Barreloin, say something again.
Something again.
I think they're siblings.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Meta would say, though, if you were. So you could also just be Meta with a mustache. All right.
No,
but I
Meta
shave
is
it.
Meta with the mustache. He's Meta with 2 mustaches.
Dark Meta.
It is a dark and stormy night as Mr. Bones' wild ride Circus Menagerie Marina arrives at the coastline by a spooky-looking castle. The roads are terrible. The weather is shit. You know you probably don't want to be on the roads for a while. Hurricane force winds and lightning.
Hey, Gabriel, can't you do something about this? This is like your bailiwick, right?
Dude, what?
Storm, can't you do something about it?
I do not control storms.
You sure?
Sorcerers. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I'm not 6 level storm sorcerer.
Okay.
No.
I can
All right.
swear vengeance on the storm if it would make you feel better.
But see, vengeance on the storm.
Yes, I can swear vengeance on the storm if it would make him feel better.
I don't think anything makes him feel better. Maybe some undead.
I do not discriminate. If he wishes to affiliate with the dead, that is his choice. So while we're traveling, I'm just gonna have my 3 cloaks of billowing just billowing in the gale force winds. Just for that extra little bit of drama.
I'm inside one of the carriages. The skeleton is driving.
Let's.
I'm on
I
top
need
of one of my elephants, debating on whether I should also be playing the drums.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, I'll play the drums.
Is there?
Singing a terrible traveling song in a butchery of common, deep, draconic, abyssal, celestial, and infernal. Just switching.
Should we introduce our characters if we already know each other?
Fuck that. We'll just kill anything that we come across.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to be switching between those 6 languages at random with absolutely no rhyme or reason for it.
I
All right.
cast comprehend languages every day, all the time.
Counterspell.
You think that's bad? I have a helm of telepathy. I have to listen to this shit 24/7.
Ah,
I just have limited telepathy.
I can just talk.
That's slightly amusing under. One of my items is the ring of mind shielding.
Under might be asking for that soon.
All right, we're on our merry way. I'm playing a violin.
oh god, a wild mage?
A wild mage steps out in front of us. We run him down.
No. I mean, Barrelloins is playing a wild mage.
We have 3 elephants.
Yeah,
We're
Bob
running them
Sorcerer.
down.
Yep. Excuse me while I find a very special table for you.
Oh, is it the net librum of magical effects?
Yep. It's the D10,000.
Aren't there like 3 of those now?
I don't know. I'm gonna use one on my phone. I'll just need a second.
Hold on, I think I have it.
Here we go. Okay. Also, just so you know, Barrelloins, because wild magic sucks so bad, I'm just gonna have you roll on it every time you cast a spell to see if that shit works. Eh,
Awesome. That's what I wanted.
Cantrips
Excellent.
are spells. Does he roll on cantrips too?
yes, every time he
Wait.
casts a spell, I will roll on the D10,000 table. Actually, no, I'll have him
But
roll.
it's
That way.
no. It's specified first level or higher, doesn't
Yeah, but that rules.
Wild magic.
Do you want more D10,000 tables or no?
it? Yeah, I can roll it.
It's one of those things where wild magic in actual gameplay tends to be fairly lame, so it's much better to just spice it up with spamming the dice.
Like, you'll get an actual effect once every 2 or 3 months.
It's a one shot. Who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Although, does that mean like because Tides of Chaos, every time I roll, I regain the use of that feature? I just keep.
it's a one shot. Who cares? All right. Hurricane force winds, super bad storm, driving hail. It's terrible fucking weather. There's a big spooky castle about like quarter mile down the road.
Hey guys, we should totally check out this castle.
That sounds like a terrible idea. I'm in.
Would be nice to get out of this rain.
Underdark, I'd like to cast Divine Sense within 30 feet of Pete.
Oh, sorry, did I turn
Huh?
off my voice changer?
You had a double deep voice. Okay. Right. All right. So you guys said you're heading toward the castle?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Why not?
As long as it's nice and warm in there.
God, as your circus caravan moves up the muddy incline, you eventually reach a large Gothic door front of the castle. No torches are lit, and all the lights inside seem out.
How
Save
tall
for
is
one,
the
which
door?
is attached to like a lighthouse, which is on a bluff
Is the
a
door
little bit
tall
on the
enough?
other side.
Is the door tall enough to breach and clear with an elephant? Or 3?
The
I'll just-
elephant would have to squeeze, but yes.
I'll just go up and knock on it.
All right.
Knock, knock.
Are you just like pounding on the door itself, or using like the knockers?
No, I'll use the knocker. I'll be polite.
All right.
You have
So
6 seconds
you
before I
reach up
breach it with an
and you
elephant.
slam the knocker into the door. Only you can't seem to remove your hand after touching it.
Ah, damn it.
Guys, I think my hand is stuck.
Do you want me to cut it off?
I'd really prefer it if you didn't.
All
Are you
right.
sure?
I'm going to send Clicky over there, the crowbar. He's just going to pry the knocker off the door.
All right. Have him make a athletics check.
How full is the moon?
Make a nature check, given how fucking stormy it is.
Ah, nature.
God damn.
Yes. Oh, should
Yeah.
Knock, knock, motherfucker.
The skeleton goes up there, sticks the crowbar in. I assume he's using a crowbar, right?
Yeah, that's why I had advantage.
He's not
Sticks the
using
crowbar
another
in.
bone.
And managed to get the knocker out of the door.
Is it still
is
stuck
still-
to my hand?
It is
Okay.
still stuck in your hand.
Fantastic.
Is the crowbar stuck to it?
Yes, the crowbar is also stuck to it. It would be.
I think somehow you made it worse. I don't feel like using the voice changer anymore. It's too much work.
It is detached from the door, though.
So with my 9 on nature, do I even know that the moon is up?
You know that the moon is a thing at night, and it's glowy and round. It could be out tonight. I don't know.
I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic.
All right. Is anyone doing anything during this next 10 minutes?
I'll just be trying to pry it off my hand.
All right.
I knock on the door with the elephant.
I was debating that.
Okay. All right. Have the elephant make an athletics check. Wait, not athletics, strength, just general strength. Use its strength mod.
I'm gonna be drinking.
All right.
Oh, continue to play the violin.
Oh, Gilbert, you did
As
ask
the elephant
about...
knocks on the door bursts inward. You seem to have broken its lock.
Gilbert,
I meant to do that.
you asked about weight earlier, and that was before I picked up an extra 5 barrels of whiskey. So now I'm almost at 1,200.
How are you carrying 5 barrels of whiskey on your person? That seems like a...
2 elephants with 2 carts.
Okay, so it's
Carriages.
not on your person.
No, I have a carry capacity of 90. There's no way I'm carrying over
Okay.
half a ton.
Yeah, so the front doors are broken off.
But you have 2 elephants.
We call that an invitation where I come from. Let's go.
Are you not finishing the detect magic?
Oh, I thought I did. Sorry. Yeah, no, I'm gonna finish
No,
that.
I haven't quite gotten to that part yet. All right. Detect magic goes off. The the knocker is registering as, well, not itself being magical, but that there is something magical on it.
You should
Magical
identify
lead
it.
paint get you every time.
You should identify it. What could
Well,
possibly go
because
wrong?
I have to touch it if I want to identify it. I don't want to touch it.
It
Oh wait, no,
does
I
not-
know. I'm gonna send Chinook over there to ritual cast identify through the familiar at touch range.
It doesn't. Probably.
All right. As you complete the ritual, it goes off. Some asshole put sovereign glue on that knocker.
Nice. And then I use a action to just pop the familiar into a demiplane.
All right.
Yeah.
Am I going with it?
So yeah, it has sovereign glue on it.
That sounds like a bitch to get rid of.
Hmm. Is there like a solvent they can send me in the mail?
How willing are you to burn your hand with acids?
Not at all.
But there
I
are healing
Then I
spells
have good news and bad
or
news.
potions.
The good news is we don't have to burn your hand with acids. The bad news is we can burn your hand with something else.
Somebody asked for alchemist fire.
That may work.
Let's go inside and do this. Get out of the rain, you know.
Yeah, I want to find whoever owns this place so I can give him a piece of my mind
Sounds
and
like-
a sticky door.
Sounds like a plan.
You should stick the door handle to their eyes. It would be hilarious, and then you'd be stuck to them, and that would also be hilarious.
Nah, just shove it up their ass. Let it get stuck to their rectum.
That would be even more hilarious. especially if they're
Wrecked them, damn near killed them.
They'll be really stuffed up then.
stuck. I like you. You are funny.
All right. As you enter Gothic Castle, it's dark inside, but you can see faded tapestries upon the wall, sconces that haven't been lit for some time, cobwebs. It generally looks like it hasn't been lived in for a substantial period of time. This thick layer of dust in the air. Large foyer. Two staircases going around the sides of the room up to the opposite side of the door. Where you see another large, very fancy door.
By the right of the adventure, I claim this castle for our.
Is
It's
there, is there a hole in the wall big enough for the elephants?
I believe it's called the front door. Or what was the front door.
Alright. I will bring the elephants inside.
Can our entire caravan just
Drive in.
Park in the
I was gonna say,
foyer.
is there enough room? Yeah, let's just pull in.
Yeah, this room's like 120 by 120. There's enough room.
How high is the ceiling?
120.
120 by 120 by 120 cube. Okay.
It's
How big
curved
was
at the
that door, by
edges.
the way? It's curved at the edges. How big was that
It's
door, by the
slightly
way?
vaulted. Door's like 25 feet tall.
Hello? Is there anybody home?
Can I just fly up to the ceiling?
As you ask if there's anyone home, you hear no response, just the dead silence of the castle and the farting of horses, clicking of skeletons, and the occasional elephant noise. Yeah, you can fly up to the ceiling.
Okay. What do I see from up there? Anything
I would
different?
like to.
Well-
I'd like to rummage through my carriage, find my witch's hat, hop on my broom of flying, and then join them up there.
From up top of the room, there doesn't appear to actually. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Also, if there's anything with an intelligence of 3 or sorry, with an intelligence higher than 3 within 30 feet of me, I know where it is automatically because of the helm of telepathy.
Is that regardless of cover?
Yes.
Okay.
I can basically feel all of the minds within 30 feet of me.
He looks down at the party and sees nothing.
So anyway, perception.
Yeah, from here you can see in the dust on the stairwell what look like a couple of footprints going up.
Hey guys, there's footprints going up over there, and I send the skeletons.
can the elephants fit up there?
What's your wisdom?
Shit.
6.
Yes, the elephants could totally make it.
I keep riding my elephant. I try to ride my elephant up the stairs.
As the elephant begins going up the stairs, it makes about halfway when the entire section it's on collapses under its weight. You have ruined the left side staircase.
Hey guys, do you think the right side will be stronger? Should I try that?
Probably not.
I will pay
Okay.
2 silver to try.
Under your skeletons managed to make it up the other flight of stairs, and they're waiting up in front of the other door.
They open the door.
All right. Door creaks open.
Does anything bad happen to them?
Are they stuck to the hand?
What are we fighting?
Nothing
A
right now.
door.
My skeletons opened a door, and apparently that drove the DM off.
Damn, I want to make something twitch.
Are
You know, if you generate enough electricity through something, it'll twitch. So I want to make something twitch.
Wildren is currently fighting gravity with an elephant.
I don't see why you bought. Why did you buy 2 elephants? The fuck you need 2 elephants for?
Why not?
This one had money.
I'm trying to get the elephant back into the center of the room.
So
See, the real
I've got
question
you
is
agree.
why
realized-
didn't you buy 2 elephants?
I
just
bought
realized I
horses and a
disconnected.
carriage. Yeah, we've been talking about you. Yeah, we
Money,
won't.
so
Yeah.
we bought 2 elephants, 2 carriages to go with the elephants, and 200 chickens.
200 chickens.
Well,
Uh,
I guess my rations are a waste.
Under, what did you hear me say?
Nothing. I heard you say nothing.
This one
As soon as
decided
he
it would
asked
be-
what the skeletons see, you were quiet.
What the fuck? Okay. Hold on. Let me see what's wrong with my internet. Okay, there shouldn't be anything wrong. But all right. Basically, they open the door. There's a long, dirty, untaken care of hallway with a door at the end and a couple of smaller doors on the way there.
I've got to say, I'm not a fan of the decor.
Yeah, how long is the hallway?
About 100 feet.
Clicky goes sprinting down the hallway. Just him.
All right.
Have I finished my first flask?
As Clicky goes sprinting down the hallway, about halfway, Clicky hears a click
Clicky
and then
keeps going.
explodes.
Okay. Clacky starts going down the
pretty
hallway.
I'm pretty sure Clicky doesn't have the HP.
They each have 24 hit points.
Actually, he might.
If he
let's see.
succeeds the save and there's a low damage roll, there's a pretty good chance.
Yeah, so what is it, a deck save?
That's a deck save. Motherfucker. Well, he passed.
All right,
And
so
a big fiery explosion.
32.
well, so he disappears because he only has 24 hit points. All right, Clacky goes.
Clicky explodes. His burning skull bounces back out the door in front of all of you.
Okay, something in there blew your guy up.
Yeah, the hallway's trapped. That's why we bring undead, because you don't have to pay them, and we can use them for minesweeping.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Clacky runs through
Could we also use more
and
mines for
reaches the other
minesweeping?
side.
All right, let's go, guys.
Have I finished my first flask of whiskey yet?
I don't think you're sober enough to be able to count past your first one.
Perfect. I'd like to go back to my cart real quick, refill it with one of my 15 barrels of whiskey, and catch back up to the party.
And
The
while we're
rest of-
still down on the first floor, I'm going to take off one of my iron door patches and put it over the front door and lock it.
Ooh,
All
I,
right.
I can fix this. Hold on. Ooga booga, arcane lock on the iron door.
Perfect.
Can anyone cast telekinesis to lift my elephant to the top?
I
I can
believe an elephant weighs more than 1,000 pounds.
I can do not that because that sounds like work, and I do not want to do work.
Anyway, back upstairs down the untrapped hallway.
I can lock 11 more doors if you would like to.
I only have
Does
one
this
more.
hallway look big enough to fit an elephant? If I could manage to get one up here.
It would be a real tight squeeze.
So no. Okay. Nope, sorry. Can't bring elephants up here.
What if we made them
Aw.
smaller?
Well, then it would certainly be less of a tight squeeze.
We would still need somebody to be bigger with dimension or.
I use my wand of wonder on one of the elephants.
Okay. I have literally no clue what that does.
It is magic.
It does something magical.
We got a 71, and a 71 is I cast Fireball.
Oh,
Roll
fuck.
that 8d6. Where were you pointing it?
At the elephant.
Oh,
God.
right.
Which
I
elephant?
need the elephant and Wildren. Probably?
Not the one he's riding. He said he
Okay.
has. We have 4 elephants, don't we?
3.
I don't
okay.
know.
Well,
not
I'm
keeping
casting
track
at
of
the
your
one
guys'
that's the
shit.
furthest away from the group because I know the Wand of Wonder is, well, it's wonderful. Casting it at the
Alright.
most isolated elephant to specify.
Fellas, I think it's time we addressed the elephant in the room.
This is a fairly
I-
tightly packed
I-
room.
I mean,
Oh, it's all low numbers. He's fine.
yeah, I think
the
Shinian just took care of the addressing issue.
The elephant's fine. It's still got 55 health.
That is probably the worst fireball roll I've ever seen.
So the elephant doesn't get mad and become hostile?
Oh, it's your elephant.
Do you have it trained
How
well?
well trained are they?
How well trained would a alcoholic tabaxi with 6 wisdom make them? 18 intelligence, but 6 wisdom.
Yeah, but you're a carny.
Yeah,
You know,
you're
This gives me an idea.
If
Let's-
it's my elephant,
let's
it's
see what that
somebody
elephant-
else's training.
Rats. Okay. No, the elephant's cool. It stays calm.
They're probably used to things like that.
Yeah, it's a little concerning. You think it might be a little concerning that they're used to this kind of abuse and this kind of pain.
I'll head down. I'll hug the elephant and cast Cure Wounds on it.
See, I was really hoping for a 50, a 51, a 52, or a 53.
The elephant's up to 60 health.
I was hoping for a 1, that way I could have the elephant become possessed by a powerful demon spirit.
No, 50 through 53 is enlarge.
All right.
Oh, crap. Did he just enlarge the elephant?
No, I was trying to though.
Try it again.
I don't want to waste all of the charges. Anyway, we're at the end of the untrapped hallway, moving along.
How many the doors are not the main door that we are going towards?
4.
Okay.
I would like to open the nearest door.
On your right or your left?
Right.
Okay, it's done.
All right. You open the door. I need you to make a deck save.
This is why we have skeleton minions, guys.
As a battering ram swings down from above the door at your face.
Yeah.
That passes, you take half. It's bludgeoning.
Wow. Now don't you wish you would use the elephant?
Idea. This one has an idea. Instead of getting hit
I'm
by
in.
battering rams for opening doors, have you tried not getting hit by battering rams for opening doors?
No, I don't think I have.
I would heartily recommend it. It is very good for your lifespan. These fine creatures, on the other hand, and Drool is going
Hey
to.
guys, I
judge
just had a
the skeleton.
great idea. I cast Mage Hand to open the door opposite the battering ram door when I'm not standing near it.
That's a smart idea. I could have done that as well.
Are the doors across from each other? Would I be in like the line of fire if something happened?
I mean, potentially.
You did dodge the battering ram, so you're not directly in line with it.
I'll just stare as he opens the door. Stare at.
Alright. The mage hand reaches out, grabs hold of the handle, and turns it. The door creaks open, revealing a small room. It would appear to be a janitor's closet.
Is there alcohol in there?
Make an investigation check.
Ah, perfect. One of my strongest abilities for one of my strongest problems. Uh,
All right. You go digging through there. You don't find alcohol.
Not
You do
interested.
find. You do, however, find an odd-smelling container. It's a small keg with a cork on the top, and it does smell kind of funny.
He's
Not
just going
quite
to
like
someone's
alcohol, but it's got a smell.
I'll pop the cork and sniff it, see if I can identify it.
The smell smells stronger. Make let's call it investigation or medicine.
I thought you were going to have him make a con save.
It's not a high enough concentration.
Probably Arcana if this is what I hope it is.
23 on investigation. Or Arcana,
Well,
same modifier.
this is bleach.
I don't think this will get me drunk.
Maybe
Yeah,
it'll get
the
this
skeleton
stuff I
named
had.
Shuck just kind of grabs and says, I'll take that. And you notice that his bones are actually like really white looking. And he starts carting it off towards the wagon.
I'll put the cork back on so it's easy to take off, but so it doesn't spill. I'll get him a pat on the back as he leaves and say, "Have fun, good friend."
Yeah, Shuck goes and puts that in the wagon and comes back.
All right. You now have a keg of bleach.
I was really disappointed when I saw the keg. I thought it would be whiskey or at least mead or an ale. Now I don't have 16 barrels of whiskey, and I am sad.
By the way, what's behind the battering ram?
Another battering ram.
Oh, behind the battering ram?
Yeah.
The mechanisms to fire the battering ram.
It's literally just a trap room.
Yep. There is no room in there other than the machinery for the battering ram to work.
Does this look like nice machinery, like brass gears and that type of shit?
Yep.
Okay,
like that
Shuck
good
comes
shit.
back and starts disassembling it.
I would
What
like
is
to
this?
help with
Keep
that.
of the Dark Lord Clorox?
I would like to help disassemble the machinery.
Dude, I mean, these are like nice brass gears. We can sell this shit.
I have Smith's tool proficiency.
I continue to play the violin.
As you're handling the gears, they do feel magical.
Ooh. You have the spider thing, yes?
Yeah, I'll do an identify on it.
Since I took damage, I'll just drink a potion.
Yeah, in hindsight, those traps weren't as effective as I hoped. Yeah, the identify ritual goes off. It looks like just kind of a generic enchantment magic to protect the gears against damage and age.
Jackpot, guys. Jackpot. Everlasting gears. Do you know how much the gnomes will pay for this shit?
This one does not trust the gnomes. They are small and full of hate.
Yeah, but they'll pay a fuckload for like everlasting gears.
This one will not be meeting the gnomes.
You can stay in the cart and drink whiskey. It's okay. You don't have to come with when we go shopping.
This one likes a new plan.
All right, we got 2 more doors and then 1 more door. We have 5
So
or 4.
is the 8 just the number of gears? You haven't said anything, Gilbert.
That was Wildren.
That was my healing potion.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Wilfred. That's why you're thinking. It was
Yes, that's probably why I was thinking it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
my bad.
That is fair.
All right. So how many of these magic gears do we get?
7.
Cool.
There are 7 magic gears.
And one
There
gear
are
to buy.
There are some non-magical components of this trap, but nothing like valuable. It's basically just scrap material.
What kind of scrap material?
I
Some
mean,
wood and iron.
Gilbert,
know,
you have to realize
bullies.
I have
combined
fabricated,
between all of our carts, we have close to, I think,
I know.
All right. So they haul the wood and the iron also to the cart.
I was gonna say we got like 2,000 to 3,000 pounds of carrying capacity.
They completely disassemble that trap and cart it shit off to the cart. Like now, it's just an empty closet.
So each elephant.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Where did I put that stat sheet?
All right. Then I mage hand open the next door, from a good distance away.
All right. As the mage hand grabs the handle and pulls it, the door swings open into a room as black as the night sky. You cannot see inside.
Can't see inside even with my fancy elf night vision.
That is correct. You cannot see anything inside the room. Where the doorframe ends, you see nothing.
Shall I dispel magic? At least one dispel magic.
Yeah, might as well.
I will cast dispel magic at the darkness.
I'm attacking the dark.
Does someone still have that knocker like glued to their hand?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the
All right. What level are you casting this at?
Third, I only have third level spell slot.
The darkness does not change.
Not even roll for it.
Nope. It would appear to be caused by a more powerful effect. One powerful enough that dispel magic is not working.
This one is not able to dispel the darkness. And that makes this one sad.
All right, well, then I'll send Chinook in there. He'll just skitter along the floor into the darkness. And I'll be looking through his eyes while he does it.
How fast is he moving?
He is moving at 20 feet per round.
All right. As he passes through the doorframe, he continues to move 20 feet every 6 seconds straight forward. Just off into the distance.
All right, when he gets to 100
Like
feet,
Bill Penn.
I bring him back.
This one will drop.
He attempts to turn around and come back, but he keeps drifting the way he went.
I
25
pop him
20
into
feet
a
farther away.
demiplane.
This one will
All right.
her sorrows. And then
All right, so that room's a cognito hazard. Let's just close the door and move on.
Hey, Mr. Locky Boy.
Mrs. Lucky Lady.
Okay.
Yeah, I
sorry.
mage hand
Mrs.
close the door.
This one, thank you very much.
May you please lock this door for us?
I will arcane lock the door.
All right, nobody can get in there now. Not saying we don't have an intelligent party. I'm just saying we don't have an intelligent party.
This one disagrees with your statement, but you are entitled to your
I
opinion.
carve
If you
a
are
certain symbol into the door just to mark it so we know not to go in there. That's the symbol I put in there.
Fantastic.
All right, one more door to go.
And then I mage hand open the other door, the fourth door on the sides.
All right. That door opens outward.
Okay.
and 2 battering rams come through.
And it reveals a small 20 by 20 room, in the center of which is a thin metal archway with symbols carved into the edges.
Okay. Let's see. Clicky's dead, so I send Clacky into the room. Does anything happen?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're using through the skeleton senses, right?
You can't see through the skeleton's eyes. I just ordered the skeleton go walk into the room, and I observe and see if anything blows up.
No, nothing explodes.
So just for reference, with the elephant's size and strength and the multiplier of using carts, we can carry 10 tons of loot out of here.
You think what I'm thinking?
Just take the damn castle.
Hey guys, start taking the doors off the hinges for the rooms that we don't want to seal. Okay. Well, let's be cautious. I will do a detect magic ritual.
All right. 10 minutes elapse. The ritual goes off. The archway itself tings of like very faint magic of the conjuration school.
You said there were symbols?
Yes, there are symbols
You
carved
said-
on these.
Okay. While he's casting detect magic, I'm also going to ritual cast comprehend languages to see if I see anything.
I would like to see if I can just recognize the language. I will list out my languages.
Might be easier to list the ones you can't read.
Whatever you do, guys, don't go through the portal. I mean, the archway.
What? Go to the portal? You said?
Oh, I see.
Look, we only brought
target
one Class
audience.
D, and
Well, you don't recognize the language itself. some of the symbols do look familiar from deep.
This one does
Deep.
not understand the words, but it is similar to deep, which is spooky, scary.
That's the language from the
Okay,
farm.
so
Deep
All right, great. So we get to
is
bully a mind flayer. Perfect.
indeed.
okay, so comprehend languages goes out same time as attack does, and get the symbols to see what they say.
What? You're really
He
broken
did
up
a
there.
comprehend languages ritual and then looks at the symbols.
Ah, okay. Well, the symbols effectively just communicate that this is a planar portal. Also, I need you to make an int save.
Oh no, an int save. What I do?
An
If
int save in a
only we
wizard
had
party?
only-
Oh no!
If only we had a party
Yeah.
that wasn't 6 wizards.
Yeah. I realize in hindsight a lot of this shit doesn't work on you fuckers.
Yeah, I might have to bring back this character some other time because I wanted to use this.
You can use him. So
kinda.
what happens?
It's not really a
what
good
do I
one-shot
feel?
character.
Yep. Hold on.
Oh,
Everything's
was
getting
that
all
a
broken up on my
charm,
end.
by the way? That's me.
No, this is not a charm effect.
Is it feeble-minded?
Okay. I'm an elf, so I have advantage on charms, and magic cannot put me to sleep.
You take 14 psychic damage as you feel psionic energy wash over your mind, but you manage to push off the more horrible aspects of it.
It was feeble-minded.
Okay, well, you guys don't want to read that. It's not really good literature.
Okay. What does it do? Does it tell you anything?
It's a portal. What did you say it was? A portal of planar or something?
It's a far realm planar portal.
That goes to the far realm.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna-
no bueno.
I'm gonna dig through my chest of shit, take out one of my crossbow bolts, and toss it into the room.
I have something
The-
better we could throw in there.
One with the archway?
Yes, the portal room.
The room
Alright,
that
you
like
toss it.
two of us are standing in?
Yeah, we're in here.
Oh.
He hits us in the back with a fucking crossbow bolt.
A
Yeah, you know,
crossbow bolt
I'm like-
hits
I left town with 22 kegs. I have 15.
the skeleton lightly in the butt. Or pelvis.
The skeleton picks up the bolt and chucks it through the portal. Or through the archway.
Like we're talking Tom Brady throw here.
What's the
Oh,
the
we got another
intelligence of
Pats fan
the
in here?
skeleton?
Skeleton intelligence 6.
Ah, okay. I needed to make an int save.
Okay.
Or sorry, wisdom save. Different effect. Wisdom.
Oh, hold on.
Well, that was a very good roll.
It's not much better.
Roll a D0.
I'm surprised that worked. Okay, yeah, a 5.
And is it immune to psychic damage?
No. No, it's not.
The skeleton don't have no brain.
Oh shit. 20 D8. Oh, that was not right.
Clacky,
Brain
no.
melts.
And
Pull off another one.
Sorry, I hit the wrong number there.
The head just disintegrates.
It was supposed to be
So,
200.
it's only 10 D8.
We'll
Well,
look at them one.
Only 10d8.
Still poofs.
Clacky, no.
As the skeleton starts gyrating and like it's having a stroke before falling over into loose skeletal bits.
And another one bites dust.
All right, so we don't want to go
How many
through
of those
this.
do you have?
I have 2 more.
Bypassing my murder traps.
This one did
I
not.
was just gonna say, Under, you should really say how many do you want? How many more of those do you have? How many more do you want?
Hey, wait till I break out the caskets in the wagon.
I'm pretty sure that there's at least 2 dead villages worth of people he can draw from. I really don't care at this point. There's enough skeletons that it's probably not a matter for one shot.
I'm imagining his wagon is just one big car.
No, it's like a hearse, but multi-story.
Oh.
The exact amount of skeletons is enough.
We may have passed through a couple of cemeteries that got turned into portable cemeteries on our way through.
We do have the 10-ton carrying capacity thing going
Exactly.
for us, so I'm
That's-
pretty sure we have an infinite
Alright.
supply of bodies for him to
Yeah.
animate.
That's with the elephants alone.
So,
then there's also whatever the horses have.
Is there anything else in this room besides the archway? Any secret doors? Anything like that?
Oh, while he's playing around
I
with
mean,
the
if
archer
there
with
was
the
a secret-
skeleton, I'll
If there was a secret door that you knew of without
doors.
investigating, it wouldn't be a very.
No,
secret
I mean
door,
I'm
would
going
it?
to investigate the room. Otherwise, to see if there's any secret doors like on the actual non-archway part of the room.
Ah, okay. Make an investigation check.
Did the bolt go through the archway?
I'll help him
before the
look.
skeleton died.
advantage under. I'm helping you look.
Oh yes, the bolt did go through the portal.
Well, did it just fall to the ground on the other side, or did it disappear? Is what we mean.
It just disappeared mid archway.
Okay, 28 on the
Goober.
investigation check.
So there's a Stargate in here. Gotcha.
No. There was no pool of water.
Right.
Totally different.
Right.
There's no event horizon. There's just an archway, but it did disappear once.
It's
it
a stealthy
through the
Stargate.
threshold.
This one can fix that.
Okay. Anyway, so
Yep.
secret door.
You find a loose
Slash
stone,
R19.
like a foot by foot stone in the wall that seems to be suspiciously loose and shiftable.
All right. I have a Scratchy go over and start pulling out the brick.
All right. The brick gets pulled out, and inside is a mithril scroll case.
Ooh.
No one touch it. Can I have my spider go onto the mithril case, and then I cast Identify through him to touch the case?
All right. It is
Isn't
a
your
mithril
detect magic
case.
still up?
I have no idea. Is Detect Magic still up?
It should be.
All right.
Kind of
Is the case magical?
The case is not magical, and it identifies as a mithril scroll case.
Cool. I pull it out with Mage Hand.
All right. Wait, the scroll, or you pull the tube out of the...
I pull the mithril scroll case out of the hole with Mage Hand.
Okay.
Everyone's standing a good distance back, so when the hole blows up...
This one can read it. This one may be better for not dying. Yes.
All right. The scroll case comes out of the hole.
Okay.
Nothing would appear to be amiss.
Great. While using only Mage Hand to manipulate it, can I check the outside to see if there's any obvious rigging for traps?
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check.
Well, I can help him with that. Never mind, he doesn't need my help.
It doesn't. The casing does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. I'm going to stand back and have Scratchy open the case.
All right. Scratchy opens the case. revealing a scroll.
Cool. Scratchy pulls a scroll out.
So he does.
And unfurls it in such a way as to face the wall.
Which wall?
The wall he pulled it out from.
All right. A beam of green light comes out of the scroll, disintegrating the wall.
Is there anything on the other side of the wall?
Yes, there's a storm.
Eh.
Hurricane force winds fill the room.
How big is the hole?
Is the scroll still intact?
The scroll is no longer intact. It fell apart in the hands as the
Nuts.
spell was discharged.
This one would like
Because
to
we could have used that, like a reusable disintegration spell. We would just have to be careful to mark, this end towards enemy.
I'm not silly enough to give you that.
How big is the hole in the wall?
10 by 10.
I rip off an iron door and throw it on it. It affixes itself to the hole and seals it.
There's
The
no
sounds of the storm die down.
on the second floor.
I am out of iron doors.
This one thinks that was unnecessary.
Still, we got a cool mithril scroll case, so yeah, that'll get carted off to the wagon. It goes in the loot pile for the party.
We're just taking shit.
I am somewhat tempted to use fabricate on the floor to cut the portal away so we can take that with us too.
That's a good idea.
My god, this was supposed to have killed like 3 people already.
It has! It's killed 2 skeletons!
You gave us free reign, man. Free reign.
Oh,
You gave me minions.
Yeah, I gave you minions.
Okay, well, while he's prepping that fabrication on the floor, I'll pop a rowboat out and use that to transport the portal. Flop it down onto the rowboat and use that to move it.
All right.
Fabricate takes 10 minutes.
So
10 minutes elapse. Or does someone have something they want to do during this time?
No, I'm just tossing a tiny rowboat up in the air in my hands right now because it's just a cloth patch until I throw it on the ground.
All right.
I'd like to mention, once Jewel finishes a flask of whiskey, she puts it back into one of her constantly billowing cloaks and pulls out another one and has a lot of whiskey at all times.
Yeah, at this point, you guys notice that there's like a trail of whiskey bottles leading back out the front door.
No.
That's normal.
I have pockets in my cloaks. These flasks are not infinite yet.
Ah.
Oh no, he
That's
keeps
right.
she keeps the flasks and refills them.
I forgot about those pockets, yeah.
I have a lot of pockets.
All right.
Right, so when fabricate goes off, it's going to form like a stone plate in front and behind the archway, sealing it so nothing accidentally falls through it. And on the top, and on like the surface of the stone, there's going to be that tri-arrow mark etched into it, and then the words beneath it, warning interdimensional portal within.
All right.
And then,
Do you want the font in Times New Roman or Comic Sans?
Warning, spatial anomaly.
It's
This one was for wingdings.
it's in papyrus.
Ooh.
This one votes for wingdings.
Yeah, I'd also like to vote for Wingdings, actually.
Okay, subtitled in Wingdings. But yeah, then I assume Shineon has what was that? Tensor's disc, right?
I do.
Yeah, so we can just use that to have the skeletons floated out to the wagon. We'll have also
I forgot
looted
I
an
had
interdimensional portal.
I was just gonna animate a rowboat and use that to float it.
Oh, that works too. Either way, I figured save you some spell slots.
Well, I ain't gonna use these fucking rowboats for anything else.
Yeah, but it would save you the spell slot on animating it, I mean.
Oh yeah, true. There's a 5. So
Yeah,
good point. Good point.
Tensor's Disc is of ritual, so it doesn't cost you anything.
First level.
Furiously taking notes right now to prevent this kind of shit in the future.
Yep.
You realize you're never going to be able to prevent this, right? No matter what you do, we will work around it.
Magic doesn't exist. Everybody's a human fighter or barbarian, maybe ranger.
Okay, I make a rogue with like a plus 20 to stealth. Let's go.
You
I have
explode.
2 of those pre-made up.
Anyway, so yeah. So we loot, in addition to everything else, a Far Realms portal archway. I'm sure we'll be able to sell that to somebody, or at least threaten them with it.
This one thinks the threats will be more effective.
Okay, so we got the last door, right? The big door at the end of the hallway.
Yep, the big door at the end of the hall.
All right.
This one also thinks if we sell
So
it to
this
crazy
door that
wizards,
swings
it's
out
such
is intact right now, the portal room?
Yes.
Okay.
You just want to pop the
I'm gonna-
pins and take it?
No, I was going to take my patch back because that 10 by 10 iron door is a little bit more valuable.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
So-
we kind of looted all the shit out of this room.
So, yep, that room can be back to hurricane status.
All right. The wind starts blowing fiercely.
And we close the door in the hallway. Goodbye, wind.
The wind is blowing in under the door.
This one would like to pocket the gale force winds. This one just hasn't figured out how to yet.
And Mage Hand open, the door is at the end of the hall.
All right.
Meta!
As the mage hand
Hey,
grabs hold of the handle, eyes open in the door. As it turns into a fucking
Boys,
mimic. It's a giant fucking
Something
mimic
to
door.
kill.
Okay, so what?
People-
We're rolling initiative?
Yep, roll
Counterspell.
initiative.
Counterspell.
You counterspell them and
The door dies. God
I pull out my
damn.
10-foot pole and I poke it in the eye from 10 feet away.
Oh, I got one better for you, Underdark. I hand you a patch off my my cloak.
The ladders.
The 24-foot ladder.
You know, if the tabaxi was willing to part with alcohol,
Oof.
she would offer to try dissolving the sovereign glue with whiskey.
Don't we have oil?
I said dissolve, not burn.
No. Oil works to break down solvents that are adhesives. I use WD-40
Yeah,
to
it doesn't
take
work
glue
on
off
this
shit.
adhesive.
not magical glue, certainly.
Well, I use WD-40 to take like stickers and stuff off at work, so. Okay, I didn't roll too terribly without a dex modifier at all.
Yeah, Meta, I'll fill you in on what's happened so far. Basically, the party rolled up, each with their own, like, private wagon, including several elephants and a bunch of skeletons. We're in a dark and
And-
spooky mansion.
Yeah, we're in a dark spooky. And also the party comp is like 4.5 wizards, a sorcerer, an artificer, and Pete.
Yeah. And I knocked on the door, and the door knocker is stuck to my hand, and then there's a crowbar stuck to the door knocker, and there's a portal which currently
Under has single-handedly circumvented every single trap.
There are 3 elephants, I think like 4 or 5 horses.
Oh, we have more than 4 or 5 horses.
We have a dozen
Under-
horses.
Me and Under have
Possibly
6
several.
between the two of us.
Possibly several dozen horses.
I have 2 war horses, so
Yeah, that's
The,
8.
the name for our group, Meta, is Mr. Bones' Wild Ride, Circus, Menagerie, and Marina.
Oh yeah, 3 rowboats, about 10 carts, and 200 chickens.
Well, it's 5.5 wizards because I'm a wizard.
Excellent.
I will fucking kill you.
No, you won't. That's kind of what I'm getting at here. An all-wizard party is completely viable, especially at high levels.
I know it is.
I posted that before anyone else mentioned any of their characters. So, if anything, I'm the first wizard.
Okay, cool.
That's nice. So anyway,
I'm
that's
not
the
a wizard.
game order.
I'm a Sith Lord.
I'm half
Hence-
wizard,
hence half
cleric,
wizard.
I'm half wizard, half cleric, half fighter, half rogue, half tower defense game.
Anyway, do we have anybody I can zap to the front lines?
Well, I think Raz goes first.
Yeah. How far away from this?
Oh
one?
shit, there was an initiative.
We're a party of wizards.
Yes,
What
sir.
front line?
You guys would all be within 20 feet of this door.
I'm the
Probably.
front line.
Unless like some of you guys were hanging far back. Other than that, I
No.
have all of you like within 20 feet of the door.
That's fine.
Okay.
There
was
is no
at the
front line.
front.
There's the party and the poor bastards downrange.
Yeah.
Is this door very clearly like a mimic? Do we know that?
Well, it has two massive glowing red eyes, a slathering maw, and tentacles coming out of it. You're pretty sure it might be.
97.6%
for it?
sure.
You want to roll Arcana? Maybe history?
No, I don't think so. I'll walk close to it, but not too close. Like maybe 10 feet.
You
Dude,
still have
you're
the
the-
echo on.
You're getting.
We should just put the portal on wheels and just toss enemies through it.
Oh yeah, true.
God fucking damn it.
These
After we kill this mimic, we totally have to do that. Wait, what would the portal count as for a animate object? Would that just be a large object? So we just animate the portal and use it like that.
It'd probably be pretty big, yeah.
Yeah, like a fly swatter.
This one both likes you and fears you.
We have a giant portal fly swatter. All right, let's kill
anyway,
this
I'll
mimic,
walk up
and then
and
we'll do.
Mr. Mimic, could you please move out of our way? We need to get through there.
Wait, you're attempting to diplomancy it?
Can it even understand me?
Roll persuasion at disadvantage.
Well, wait a minute, but it can understand me then.
Maybe.
There's two types of mimics. There's intelligent mimics and non-intelligent mimics.
If it can understand me, it needs to make an insight check.
Understand the words you're saying or understand your tone of voice and body language?
I think either.
Why does it need to make an insight check?
Because I'm using panache on it.
A.
Okay.
Oh God, he's a bard.
No,
I
it's
think
a,
Squash
No, I'm a
Bumper-
it's a
rogue.
rogue.
Oh, I thought that was a bard ability, the College of
No,
Swords.
No.
All right.
You don't build bards. Eh.
Alright, there we go. That does not pass.
How does a mimic have +9 insight?
It's a wise mimic.
It
It's
is.
intelligent
a very
mimic.
experienced one.
Alright, well this depends on whether or not it's a hostile target. I'm gonna guess it's hostile.
Oh, it's super hostile.
Pete,
Okay.
I don't know if you're doing that on purpose or not, but you have an echo.
Yeah, I'm doing that on purpose. Here, I'll turn it up.
I kind of like it. Adds to the atmosphere.
Oh, really? Alright, I'll bring it back.
I mean, if it bothers everyone else, turn it off.
Is
I'm
it
just
bothering
saying I like
everyone
it.
else?
It drives me crazy because I'm trying to see who else is keyed up with.
No, it's just me.
Some people are having network issues, so I think maybe turning it off might be better to let them know that
Yeah,
it's
fair
not a
enough.
network issue.
I just sort of left it on. But yeah, so it has, let's see here. Yeah, it can't do opportunity attacks except against me. Yeah,
Oh, how nice of you to volunteer to be one of the poor bastards downrange.
All right.
and then I'm gonna walk back away from it.
You said it cannot take opportunities except against you?
I didn't go within 5 feet of it though, so unless it has like a bigger range.
It does have a bigger range.
Is it 10 feet?
Wah, wah.
You should have bonus action disengaged.
Does that hit you?
Not when I parry it.
Ah, the good old parry.
Alright, I guess that'll be it.
All right.
Next.
Wildren.
Who's ready for some wild magic? I cast Firebolt and use Tides of Chaos to get
Ball or bolt?
just bolt.
I sure
I
thought
think
he said
he's saying
fireball.
bolt.
Bolt.
The cantrip.
Bolt. Okay. Make your attack roll. That hits. Roll damage, and then roll a d10,000.
Oh no.
It's a
Oh,
one
yeah.
shot.
Watch it be 10,000.
Oh yes.
It's like rolling the Epcot
Alright.
Center.
15 damage. 1745.
We got to give him a chance to kill us.
A very slim chance.
1745. Caster thinks he can beat his addiction to air.
Whoever came up with this shit. Whoever came up with this shit.
So you believe that you have an addiction to air and that you can overcome it, Wildred?
Yeah,
Take
I
a
think he
deep
can do
breath.
it.
I breathe out and then I hold my breath.
Are we aware of what he's trying to do?
We will in a few seconds when he passes out.
Depends on his con score. He can hold his breath for several minutes if he has a high enough one.
Yep. Although, you're going to have some problem casting with a verbal component now.
He's a wizard. Everything is a verbal component.
Yep. And he won't
Not
inhale.
subtle spells.
Oh, you're a sorcerer.
Mm.
You're the half wizard.
All right.
Yep. Next.
Next up is Garrick.
Okay, so how many enemies are we seeing?
One.
Just
It's
one.
one big angry-looking door.
Literally just one.
Yep.
It is a door.
Chain lightning. Actually, no, lightning bolt. Upcast it.
Okay. Let me go check my spell list because I was prepared for more multiple enemies.
What makes you think we'd be foolish enough to get ambushed? Some of us have like double-digit wisdom.
Raise his hand.
One of us has double-digit wisdom.
And lots of expendable minions. So
I have a whiz of 11.
One of us had double-digit intelligence and wisdom.
And one of us is a rogue with sticky fingers.
Hmm?
No, it's still on your hand.
And I just got attacked by a mimic. Imagine if that actually hit. Everything sticks to this guy.
oh, you should have parried it with the door knocker.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Then he would be stuck to you, and he wouldn't have an attack.
He is now grappled with a DC of 100.
I mean, hey, if you want to try using the sovereign glue door handle on it, feel free.
I might. I'm just
The
gonna.
irony of attacking
Gilbert,
a
I'm just
door
gonna
with a
turn your
door
session
knocker.
into Katamari.
Okay. Okay, so it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm playing Katamari in this session.
Counterspell.
Fuck. It'll be just a second. Discord is not responding to my typing.
It says you're typing.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm at D20 and I'm attempting to hit plus, and then it's mod, and it's not. That is a lot more +9s than it's supposed to have.
Okay, well that succeeds. So my spell.
What was
does
the effect?
nothing. It was phantasmal kill.
Okay. All right.
So that's yeah. If we have a front line, I will be in the front line. But I'm not going to go into melee with it. That would just be stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right, that would be stupid. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Gabrielle, I believe it is now your turn.
It is Gabriel, thank you. Lightning bolt, upcast.
Okay.
How many
Divine
friendlies do you
sense.
want to hit with this? All of them?
Oh, how many friendlies are in front of me?
None.
All of them.
Do you want there to be friendlies in front of you?
No, I just want to send it on the dude.
That's supposed to be the question you ask first.
Oh, I don't really care.
Also, just so you know, it does penetrate. It's a 100-foot line.
Oh, good. All right.
I don't think that passes.
I don't think so either.
Hang on. 6. And if it's at third level, I guess it's 11. Oh, no, that does not pass. But it didn't matter anyway. He couldn't have got a save anyway. Well, he could save for half, so he'll take. I'm going to channel Divinity it, so he's going to take upcasting it at 6th level. That's +5. 8 plus 6 is. 8 plus 5 is 13. Is it 13? 8 plus 5, 13.
What are you trying to do?
I'm casting lightning bolt. It's 8d6, but I am upcasting it to 6th level. That would be so it's only 3 more, so the 11d6.
You're
Right. Right. I can't hear you, Meta.
Meta, you're full robot.
That should be 66 lightning damage if you're using your channel divinity on.
Yeah, channel the 66 lightning damage. There you go.
All right.
That's Gilbert said what I was gonna say.
It strikes the door and it makes mimicky squeals of pain and anguish.
Oh, good. Bonus action. Start blade sing. Start blade song.
Why, hello there, fellow blade singer.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so fucking awesome.
We are a fucking circus, aren't we?
Yeah.
We really, truly are.
I am going to have to call you a pussy, though, for taking ranged.
I'm a Sith Lord. You know, I just took blade singer so I could shoot lightning at people.
Shit on. It's your turn.
Who?
Who?
Shit on.
Shit on? His name is Shit on? I'm sorry.
He's silent.
Shit on?
Shinny?
It's
Sit
your
on?
turn, shit on.
No, the H is silent. Says sit on. Sit on me. What?
I think that's Ruffles.
Yep.
Yeah. You gonna do anything, or you just taking the dodge action?
Let's take the dodge action for now. I'm still going over my spell list right now, so.
All right.
All right, well.
It's now the Mimic's turn. The Mimic is going to open its mouth wide, and Unleash a loud, screeching cry throughout the hallway. I need everybody to make a cons.
Con save.
Uh,
Is this a charm spell?
It is not.
A
It is a natural effect.
Con save. Con save. A con save.
Ruffles, we get it.
a con save.
Well, fuck.
Alrighty, let's see. Garrick passes.
Is it too late to use Tides of Chaos?
Does Tides of Chaos let you do something?
I can gain advantage on a saving throw.
Oh wait.
Yeah, actually, don't tell me if I passed that yet, because I'm guessing I didn't, because I'm going to.
That's all good. I've only ever said that Garrick passed. Who knows if anyone else passed?
I didn't pass.
Fine.
I know I didn't pass. I
That
rolled
was
a
a
1.
waste.
Also, Tides of Magic, roll your D10,000.
Is he just making you roll it immediately after?
Every time
Every,
he uses
every
it,
spell.
I make him roll.
Pretty much
Wow.
any spell or class feature.
All right. Garrick is the only one that passed, so you take half of that, and you are not stunned. Everybody else takes 40 thunder damage and is stunned until the end of their next turn.
I would like to use absorb element.
I will do the
Okay.
same.
Same.
You should have probably called that earlier, but okay.
Well, you didn't say what type of damage it was.
That is
so
that. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. 1890. Caster thinks he's been alive for millennia. So now you don't only think that you can beat your addiction to air, but you think that you're like super fucking old.
You've been addicted to air for too many centuries. Not anymore.
This will be the century. This will be the century.
And I can still communicate via my limited telepathy.
That's good. All right. That shall conclude this creature's turn.
How much does resistance take off?
Half.
Half.
20.
Atior? Atior. Under it's your
Attire.
turn.
Yep.
Attire.
Atior.
Atior.
Otter.
All right. Well, I think I am actually stunned by that.
Yes, you are.
Yep. And Scratchy and Shuck got, blown to bits. So that's it. I got
All
nothing.
right.
All right. Well, it's getting a little late here. I'm probably going to go to bed.
All right.
I'm getting up the day tomorrow.
Have a good night.
See you.
Lieutenant, it's your turn.
It's done. Can't do shit.
All right.
Also stunned.
All right. Roz, you're stunned. Wildren,
One
you're
person made the
stunned.
save.
Garrick, it's your turn.
Okay. It didn't move at all, did it?
No, it's a door.
Okay. I'm going to cast a. Is there anyone within 20 feet?
We're all within 20 feet of you.
Yep. Everyone's within 20 feet.
I thought we were at 20 feet, not like at 10 feet.
At or within.
We're scattered between melee and 20 feet out.
Can I see anything behind it?
No.
So it's just a wall.
Its gaping maw does not seem to extend outside on the other side of the door.
How tall is it?
20 foot.
So if I place something 30 feet above it, it's only going to hit the mimic and not any of allies.
That depends on what you're dropping on it.
No, it's a 20-foot radius.
Ah, okay, I see what you're trying to. Yeah, you'd be able to fire it up towards the top of the door and only catch the mimic. Yes.
Okay. I will do that, and it needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
I think it's going to pass
Intelligence.
that.
What effect is this?
Synaptic static.
Ah, very nice.
Hey, that fails.
It's going to use legendary resistance.
Of course it is.
So it doesn't take the damage.
It succeeds on its saving throw.
Yep.
If it does half damage on its success, it still takes the half damage.
Although in this case, I believe it does not suffer the minus D6.
Yeah, well, that's what I was trying to get at. So it
Yep.
takes 13 psychic damage, but
All right.
no other effects.
Alrighty. Is that all?
Yeah. Gonna stay
Alright.
out of melee.
Are you trying to move back?
No, I'm just staying where I am.
Okay. Gabriel's stunned. Shit-on is stunned. Alright. It's the Mimic's turn.
More screaming.
Alright. The Mimic is going to make 3 attacks. One against Garrick. One against... Can we repost that initiative and remove Pete's character? Okay. Garrick, shit on, and Jewel.
This one feels neither pain nor death. Yet.
Oops. 3. As out of its mouth, 3 long tendrils whip out and strike at you.
Oh God.
Shield. 22 misses.
I have an AC of 24 right now, so 22 would miss.
22 misses.
Nothing I can do about a 32.
All right. You take 26 bludgeoning damage and are now grappled and restrained.
Well, he's playing with a dead body. Or at least
Rip.
An unconscious one.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna sleep anyway. It's 11 o'clock. So
Have a good night.
see ya.
Night.
As the tendril pulls it into his mouth, consuming him.
Munch, 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 munch.
All right. Under.
Alrighty. Welp. Fuck this bullshit. I cast Conjure Elemental.
All right.
And
Doesn't it have a minute casting time?
does it? Oh shit, you're right, it does. Well, okay, never mind. I cast Animate Object on 10 Caltrops.
Ah, okay.
So what is that? That is +8 to hit. What's its AC?
Hit, miss. Okay, everything hits except the 10.
Okay, so 9 hits.
Yep. Magical damage, I'm guessing?
Magical slashing, because these are just scratching the piss out of it.
Oh, slashing, okay.
Yeah, they're just like dragging the tips just across its face, back and forth, back and forth. 60 slashing damage.
All right. The door is now bloodied.
Great. I'm gonna fuck off. And I'm gonna run. I'm gonna start flying back. And up.
All right. This will provoke an attack of opportunity.
If you have to.
It has a long melee range.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. "29 bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled and restrained."
Okay, how far is his melee range? Like, how far do I get?
It looks like he got you at about 25 feet.
Okay. That's it for me.
All right. Lieutenant, it is now your turn.
So I have many questions, but we're going to start with a couple of simple. So there's tendrils coming out of this thing and grappling people, right?
Yep, coming right out of its maw.
Would those count as separate creatures?
I would say so for what I think you're doing, yeah.
Okay. How many of them are there?
3.
Not very efficient, but what the hell? Let's do. I'm going to steal wind strike them.
Ooh.
See, I
All
was
the
gonna
tendrils and the mimic.
I was gonna do that, but then I thought that it was only one creature, so there's no.
See, this is why you ask questions.
Guess I know what I'm doing next turn.
So let me puzzle out exactly what the hell I have to roll for.
Yeah.
It's a melee spell attack.
So this is going to be 3 tendrils plus the mimic for 4 total attacks. That's
Yep.
going to be
4 targets.
$4. 1 second. Okay, so I swear I built this wrong because I only got +5 to hit. I feel like it should be more for some.
It's proficiency bonus plus your
Yeah.
spellcasting modifier.
What's the what?
Plus
Spellcasting modifier. I think
So
at this
if
point it should be like a minimum of like maybe
9.
8, 9.
Should be. Okay, so that is. And what is the repeat formula again? I always forget.
/r repeat parentheses d20 plus modifier comma number of those attacks. So in this case 4 close parentheses.
Oh, that didn't quite.
Miss hit.
And these are melee attacks, so that first hit's going to have an extra d6 attached to it because of the absorption from absorb element. Fucking hell, there's a lot of math involved in this.
Yeah.
Welcome to Wizards.
Wizards, the math intensive class.
So that's just a flat 60-10 with no bonus from the weapon.
I mean, if you want to talk about real math pain, try being a paladin that crits super easy. That's a lot of d8s.
I wonder if you can. One second, I'll try something. Hey, it works. That's the first hit, and that's the second hit.
Oof. Yeah. I would say that would probably at least cut one of the tongues in half. Under. Actually, no. There's one other person.
No, he got eaten.
Yeah, he got eaten. Never mind. Yeah. Under, you are no longer grappled or restrained.
Ah.
As the severed tongue slides back into the creature's maw.
All right.
And let me see what I can do in the way of bonus actions real quick. Okay, sorry about the wait. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for me.
All right.
I think. Yeah, that's going to be it for me.
I do believe it is now. Can we repost that stat? Initiative order, I mean.
I am looking for it. Under has it.
I just posted it.
Ah, there it is. It is now Jules' turn.
All right. Am I at least 10 feet away from it?
Yep.
Wonderful. I'm going to yell at it in Abyssal because that seems appropriate, given that it's a fucking weird thing. This one would appreciate if you did not touch it. I'm going to bonus action cast Arcane Shot. Arcane Weapon. And I'm going to put 2 arrows into this thing. That is... a nat 20 and 28.
Oof. Roll damage.
So that is. Oh, I forgot the plus 12. 36 total. Do the types matter?
They do not.
All right. 36, a combination of piercing and fire.
That kills it.
All right. I now have fire on my arrows. I should probably note, I don't actually have arrows. My bow doesn't need them.
Nice.
You're cool.
But I have my not arrows tipped with fire for the next hour.
All right.
All right, and that's it.
Well, the mimic lies dead.
I'd like to drink several healing potions.
Yeah. Me
All
too.
right.
I go and crack
How
open a
badly-
couple of caskets, and I start chugging potions. And
How badly did that hurt you guys?
I'm down to 10 hit points.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I mean, I'm a
much
wizard. I
health
don't
did-
have many to start with.
how
What
much-
are you talking about? I got 123 max hit points.
How much health did it have before that last turn?
You had 4 extra damage on it. I already cleared my calculator, so I don't have the exact number.
32.
I had 39 hit points left.
Oh shit, that did fuck you guys up.
I had 83 because I
Yeah.
made that save.
I had 40 or 60.
What was its intelligence score?
103.
Intelligence of like a solid +5. Fairly smart door.
So, Helm of Telepathy. When I got within 30 feet of it, I should have known about it.
Oh shit! I'm sorry about that, Under. I completely forgot about the helm.
Yeah, no worries. Just keep in mind for the rest of the session.
Yep. Sorry about that.
Yeah, basically, if it's intelligent, I can sense it within 30 feet. It can sense
I'm
it if
gonna
it's
cut out, gentlemen.
yeah. If it's invisible, hidden, illusory, doesn't matter.
Yep. I was paying attention to like all that other stuff. I completely forgot about.
Yeah, no
the,
worries. Not a big
brain
deal.
detection.
Have a good night, Mister.
See you, mister.
Good night, Mister.
The more I look at this character I've cobbled together, the more I realize I think I built an anime protagonist.
So what's on the other side of the door?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys gonna open the door? I mean, it's still
Well,
there.
we killed the mimic.
Yeah.
I assumed that was the door.
Yeah.
I'd like to
It
cast-
is, but it's hanging there on the hinges. Like it's still physically in the way.
All right, I send Clicky over. Clicky grabs and just hauls down. How much do mimic corpses go for?
Mimic of this size.
Yeah, fuck, we'll throw it in the wagon. We'll sort it out later.
I'd also like
Yeah,
major.
yeah. Your thoughts are somewhere in between the ballpark of make you extremely rich, and you're not sure if people have counted this high.
Okay, great. So what do we see once Clicky drags the mimic corpse off?
All right. As the door is dragged out of the way, you see
I will. Okay, go ahead.
the windy. Well, you see a balcony to the outside. Wind, hurricane forces sweeping a 130-foot bridge that extends out to a tower on a large rock outcropping from the sea. Light-
Hurricane level winds.
Yes.
So,
What
guys, you think
this
this is a
bridge
great
made
place
of?
that we'll just, make camp here and stay the night? Like, we've cleared this side.
What is this bridge made of?
Looks like stone.
A couple
Very
twigs, some
solid.
duct tape, and a dream.
Very solid looking stone.
So what happened when I cast mage? 215.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice that.
You don't have to do it every time you cast a spell.
He says
It's
I.
a it's
Oh,
it's a
It's a
one
one-shot, so
shot,
we
and
go
I
ahead.
want him to get his money out of this.
okay.
Oh, this will be fun. At death, the caster is resurrected but forgets who he is.
So how's beating that addiction to air going?
So the next time that you die, you will experience the effects of resurrection, and then have no idea who you are.
Does he still keep all of his abilities though? Is he like born identity?
Yeah, I would say born identity. I'm
Sweet.
not a dick.
How's beating that addiction to air going?
Do I need to roll for something?
What's your con score?
I have a constitution of 16.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. We'll see how you're doing in a few minutes. About 2.5 to be precise. All right. So you said you were hunkering down under?
I was suggesting it, but,
Ah.
we can
Oh.
wait out the storm. We don't have to cross the treacherous bridge in the middle of hurricane force winds.
I'll start casting Lehman's tiny hut.
Yeah, so will I. So we can fit our animals inside and shit.
Lehman's tiny hut only fits size medium creatures.
Yeah,
These
skeletons are
tiny
medium.
huts-
You said animals, not minions.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I
these
don't think
Lehman's,
under makes the distinction.
so are these Lehman's tiny huts colored with like red and yellow stripes, or
Yeah,
red and
they're
white
like
stripes?
circus tents, but round. They're like yellow and red. At least mine is.
And
Oh,
when
it's
you're
all bright and
inside of
cheery.
it, you can faintly hear a.
I have minor illusion it can make sounds. That's now playing in the hallway. Also, I'd like
Alright.
to position my hut so that it blocks the door that we just killed the mimic in.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I'll post,
Doors?
clicky, clacky, scratchy, and shuck as my sentries and go to sleep.
Wait, didn't
Actually-
Clicky and Clacky die?
I went back to the
Oh,
wagon
wait.
when I got the potions and cracked open a few caskets along with them.
Ah, okay.
I actually.
Oh, you're just recycling names. Okay.
Yeah, they're always clicky, clacky, scratchy, and shuck.
They're titles, not names. It's an
The-
honor to be clicky clacky.
The original Clicky skull is going to continue to smolder at the back of the hall.
That's nice.
Actually, before we hunker down for the night, I'm gonna cast Arcana and just send my eye across the bridge.
All right. What senses does it have?
Uh,
Dark vision to 30.
I don't think it can hear though.
It would
Right,
be
it's just an eye.
hilarious if there was an arcane ear. Just an ear floating around. How long has this storm been going on? Did it roll in
like
before we got to the castle?
before you got to the castle, it had been going for about like 30 minutes, maybe 40. So at this point, it's been, I don't know, maybe, let me check. It's been about an hour and a half since the adventure started.
Okay.
What are we doing here? Out of character, like, what is our purpose?
We came across a spooky castle in the storm, and we've been relieving it of its valuables.
Oh. Sweet.
We are securing the area and getting rich in the process.
We're not just any circus. We're a gypsy circus.
Cool. Yeah, so I send my arcane eye across.
Yep, it goes across.
What does it
The
say?
bridge is made of stone. The door on the opposite side is made of metal. It's windy. And it's dark.
Well, I have dark vision out to 30 feet.
It's black and white.
So it will circle the tower. It doesn't like hover. It just floats, so it can be anywhere.
All right. It is a tower made of stone.
Great. And then it's
There
just
are
gonna
no
do
windows.
a slow spiral all the way up until it reaches the top, looking for any cracks, crevices, openings, breaks, anything.
There do not appear to be any now.
No windows.
No windows.
It's just solid stone, the entire thing.
It is a solid stone pillar, yes.
What about the top? What's on top?
At the top, you reach the beacon. Large
What?
glowing ball of fire. It's perched there.
And
And
how
a
is... Okay, go ahead.
and a thick metal like hatch.
And how is the fire not being blown out in these hurricane level winds?
Make an Arcana check. Probably because it's a magical fire. Kind of like continual flame.
So it is exposed.
It's exposed.
So my arcane eye can get in there.
Into the fire?
Well, into the top area.
The beacon?
I have no idea what this looks like, so I'm just trying to get in.
The tower basically looks like a giant torch, except up on top there is a exposed flame, and near it is a thick metal hatch that goes into the tower.
Okay, does the hatch have a handle?
It looks like it has a handle, yes.
Does it have any sort of locking mechanism? Like,
Not that you see. Do you want to make an investigation check for
I would
a
love to.
detailed look? All right. Make an investigation check. There does not appear to be a locking mechanism.
And how tall is the tower?
Hundred and... The fuck did I write here?
2.
150 feet.
That was close.
That tall?
Yes, 150.
Okay. And what does the door at the base look like?
Metal door. Rivets. Looks pretty solid.
Handle? Locking?
Yeah, there's a pair of handles on it.
It's a double door?
Yes.
Okay. And there's no gap at the bottom or anything?
Nope.
What about at the top?
The hatch?
At the top of the door.
Oh, the top of the door. No, there's no opening.
Is
This
there
door
like
looks very well sealed.
is there like a slider so the person on the inside can slide open and see who's out without having to open the door?
Make an investigation check. There does not appear to be a slider.
This one thinks we should just go in and break shit like we have been doing up till now.
We can use mold earth if we want to like block the wind because it's a stone bridge.
This one thinks if we need to sleep, we sleep, and then we go break shit.
Okay. Well, I will tell all of that to the rest of the party so they know. And then I'll go to sleep
All right.
inside the hut.
So everyone's buckling down for a long rest?
Yep. Skeletons on sentinel duty.
All right. First watch goes by.
Before that, how long can I last without?
That's right. At the end of 3 minutes, you begin suffocating and fall unconscious. You begin breathing as normal. You just passed out.
I see. So does that count as long?
Yes, you pass out outside in hurricane force winds for 8 hours.
Why am I outside? When did I go outside?
I'm joking. Yeah, you just pass out on the hallway floor. You get your long rest though.
Yay! No consequences for not breathing.
Well, I mean, you didn't hold it while you were asleep. You're unconscious. You're going to start breathing as normal. It just means that you failed to break your addiction to that accursed air.
I'm disappointed in myself.
This one thinks that he will need some help with his brain.
Are you gonna help me cure my addiction?
No. This one is entertained.
All right. Yep. Long rest went off. What are you guys doing?
Is the storm still going on outside?
It's died down significantly. It's no longer hurricane force wind.
Then I will start walking across the bridge.
All right. Is anybody else following?
You said that it had died down.
Yep, the storm has died down.
So how fast are the winds now?
Windy day,
How wide is the bridge?
like 20 miles an hour.
20 miles an hour?
It's a stiff breeze. It's not terrible.
I mean, it's normal winds out here in the Midwest.
I
We're not
mean,
called
that
the
could...
Windy Sea. We're not called the Windy City for no reason.
I mean,
It's not that bad.
it's
And
very manageable. It's a stiff breeze. It's not hurricane winds. It might make you stumble a step or two.
Yeah, I was
if you
about to
catch a
say, like,
gust.
that can knock someone over if you're
It-
not careful.
If you catch a gust and you're completely unprepared, it might make you stumble a couple steps. It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, at least relatively for us in the Midwest, it's pretty normal. The bridge is 30 feet wide.
Okay.
I cast Major.
I will stop 70 feet from the door. How long is the bridge actually?
130.
All right. Then yeah, I'll stop 70 feet from the door.
Or I'm sorry, I should rephrase that. The bridge itself is 100 feet. The distance between the thick metal doors and the edge of the bridge make it 115 feet.
So there's a 15-foot gap.
Yep, there's a balcony edge.
How far of a jump will it have to be?
Jump?
You said there's a gap, right, between the bridge and the balcony?
No, but there's a gap between the door and the bridge, and that is the balcony. Sorry, I should have worded that better.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll stop 70 feet from the doors. If you have preparations to make, I would suggest doing that now. Otherwise, I will begin.
Have we come across any like fiends, elementals, undead?
A
other
mimic
than the one...
and a portal.
And a number of traps of unfortunate
They were mild.
ineffectiveness. That black room was supposed to cast you into the endless abyss.
That's nice. And now there's a proper safety warning on the door so it doesn't happen accidentally.
God, what are you guys, a bunch of fucking building inspectors too?
Can't be too
well-
safe around cognito hazards.
Before we leave, before we even walk out of the door onto the bridge, I would
Too late, I'm already gone.
ritual cast Rary's telepathic bond.
I'm not waiting for that. I'm just going out on the bridge.
Okay,
cast-
10 minutes early. Like,
All right. Anyone else doing stuff?
I'm casting Major Armor.
and I'll also cast see invisibility.
Roll that 10,000. Let's see if you get a nifty one.
Lieutenant, under any preparation to make?
Nothing
Are
that
we
doesn't take
preparing
just a
for it?
round. It's not a big deal.
So all of us can speak telepathically to each other as long as we're on the same plane of existence.
Preparations for breaching the tower.
Do we know what's on the other side?
Nope.
Well, in that case, before we go out on the bridge, I will conjure an earth elemental. We now have a mobile battering ram.
All right. Wildred, you now see everything in heavy sepia tones. Sorry, sepia tints.
Also, I assume that rest didn't go off.
The long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went off.
Oh, cool. I will say if like shit gets really bad, somebody hit me with haste. Like if you see something really big and you need it to die,
So it hit you with a what?
haste.
You cut off again.
Haste.
Oh. Well, we can telepathically communicate, so if anyone sees anything, everyone will know immediately, even if we're not next to each
Etio, are you intending to use the elemental to breach, or would you like me to breach? I will be fine with either one.
Actually, can that arcane eye travel through walls?
It can travel through openings that are at least 1 inch in diameter. Or else it would have explored the entire thing last night.
Under?
Yeah.
Are you planning on having the elemental break down the door?
Yes. He is a
Okay.
siege monster.
All right.
I will put down my turret. I don't remember what they call it. Force ballista.
Where are you placing it?
70 feet from the door with me, and I'm just going
All
to
right.
drop to a knee and take cover behind it.
All right. Where's everyone else taking up positions?
I mean, I guess behind him.
I'll be right up front.
Right in front of the door?
30
Well, not
feet.
in front of the door, but to one side of the door, stacked up.
Do you want right side or left side?
Let's go with left side.
Garrick, I am not your cover, and I would appreciate if you could find other cover.
Under? Where are you?
50 feet away from the door.
Well, what is this force? Is it going to blow things up?
No, it's just going to start slamming itself against the door until it breaks it down. It does double damage to objects and structures. It's just going to beat the door down.
Okay, so we can still stand next to the door and not get hit.
I suppose.
Under summoned an elemental, I have a force ballista that is just another ranged attack. It's not an AoE.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll stand next to the door.
Okay. Right side or left side?
Opposite of Lieutenant, I guess.
All right.
Not only am I 50 feet back, I'm also 50 feet in the air. I can fly.
All right.
Actually, yeah, that reminds me. Sorry, I'm going to be above the door.
I do still have my wish hat on. And the billowing cloaks.
All right.
Because I can fly as well.
Under?
What?
Have that elemental make them attack rolls.
Okay. Any particular amount, or do you just want me to keep doing it?
Let's start with 3 and go from there.
It has multi-attack twice, so...
All right.
If there's room and the elemental needs help, I can attack with the force ballista.
Hit, miss, hit, 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 hit.
5
All
hits.
but 1 hit. Yep. Or they all hit, but 5 of them are effective.
Okay.
Gilbert, is there room to help with the ballista?
The elemental rips the doors open, smashes right through them. They go swinging inward. Still attached to the hinges, but the doors are now wide open.
Okay. What's inside? What do we see as it moves in there too?
As you move in, you see a... That's what I'm looking for. You see a circular pool in the middle of the room, filled with a briny, smelling liquid.
Is it set into the floor, or is it like a raised up type thing, like in a surface pool? Is it an above ground pool
A bit
or
of both. It's half above ground. Like there's a few steps leading up to it, but it's low set.
All right, the earth elemental charges and smashes the side.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Okay.
I'm still flying.
Yeah, I'm still outside.
I'm still taking cover behind my ballista.
I'm still.
All right. Yep, those both hit. Roll damage. All right. That part of the brine pool breaks. And as smelling contents seep out, flooding towards the doors, I need the elemental to make an int save.
Okay.
Feeble mind.
All right. That fails.
Okay.
It takes 28 psychic damage and is stunned. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Can it be stunned?
I don't know, can it?
Yeah, apparently it can.
I
Oh,
think
good
all
to
the
know.
regular elementals, but not the myrmidons can. Or maybe it's only water. Was it water? Some elementals can, some can't.
So how much did it take? It took 28?
28 psychic damage. Also, oof on that initiative roll.
How far is the elemental from me? I was 70 feet away from the door.
90 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, I have where you're marked. I just had to count all the tiles.
That is well within my effective range.
Helps you feel better. My initiatives aren't much better.
So what are we seeing?
Wildren? You're up, Wildren. Do you guys hear him?
He's typing.
What
Okay.
do I see?
You don't see anything other than that the elemental burst through the doors, smashed part of a pool, and then staggered from something.
Does the pool look like?
You cut out. Does the pool look like what?
Water?
No, it looks thicker and it's more like a gray-green color. It smells real bad.
Then I create a bonfire in the middle of the pool.
On the surface?
Um, how deep is the pool?
Actually, I suppose a better question is where are you standing? I don't actually have you marked out on the map. Where did you want to be?
I'm 15 feet away from the door in the middle, but 15 feet in the air.
Ah, okay. From that angle, you'd be able to see. Actually, you just see the back of the elemental. It's blocking off the pool, at least the center of it. You can see the edge of it nearest to you where it smashed a opening in. Like that much of the pool is exposed, but the elemental's blocking off almost the rest of the pool.
Well, it does. Does it look like? Does it look like there is an enemy that I can fight? Because I don't think Wildren would realize that he should attack something. It's just like, okay, the elemental attacked the pool.
I mean, you did see the elemental staggered by something. Like it did seem to be in pain.
Yet another trap.
Okay, you're thinking, trap. So you're just, are you holding an action, dodging? What are you doing?
How wide is the door?
20 feet. Big door.
I will hold an action of create bonfire if I see something that seems hostile and is heading towards us.
What's the action that you're holding though?
Create bonfire.
Okay, great. Sorry, cutting out a bit on my end. I apologize. Create bonfire. All right. Is that all?
Yeah.
All right. Jewel, you're up.
So peeking over the turret, I see the elemental get hit by something and the pool.
Yep. You see brine leaking out, and you see that the elemental was in pain.
I'm going to bonus action have the turret shoot into the brine.
All right. Make an attack roll at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
All right.
I'm going to assume I don't notice anything, and I'm going to have the turret move up 15 feet. I'm going to stay where I am and hold an action if I see a clear target.
All right.
That will be my turn.
Garrick?
Okay. I am going to fly down so I can look in the door since I was flying directly above the door.
Okay.
What do I see?
You see the pool of brine. You see it on the floor. You see a elemental right in the middle of your vision, blocking most of the pool.
Okay, I will move to the side. How wide are the doors?
20 feet.
Okay, so I will move 10 feet to the side to be able to see diagonally past the element.
All right. Do you have dark vision?
Yes, I have 120 feet of dark vision.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Does anybody here not have dark vision?
I don't.
Sitting, floating would probably be a better term. Inside this brine pool, it's disgusting alien face just barely visible above the liquid. See this.
Ew.
All right. What are you doing?
So I will telepathically tell everyone we're dealing with an Alhoon, and it's in the pool of brine, and then I will. Do I have a clear shot on it?
You
Or
do
would
not
it
have
be
a clear shot. It does have cover.
okay? How far would I have to move to get so that I have a clear shot?
You would have to move.
Like if I moved toward the ceiling, so where I'm like directly above it, how far would I have?
About 15 feet in and 10 feet up. Like 20 feet, basically. But you would have to move into the tower.
Okay, well, fuck that. It needs to. A con save. I am casting levitate.
A con save, alright. Oh shit, I tapped off. Back to it. Cons.
So that's supposed to be advantage.
It is supposed to be an advantage.
It has a +10 to con.
To its con save, yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Um. Yeah, well, that's safe. And then I will move my last remaining 10 feet as far back as I can without breaking line of sight. And with my see invisibility, can I see anything else in the room?
You do not see anything else in the room.
Okay, and can I tell if it's invisible and I'm seeing it because of see invisibility?
It appears to just be regular visible.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see it. I want to be able to counterspell it if it casts a spell.
All right.
That's it for me.
It is going to use a... Actually, don't know what it's going to do. It doesn't have a visible effect. All right.
Do I see it?
From where you are... Yes, you can see it from where you are.
How far away from me is it?
It is... You said you were 15 feet up?
No. 50.
Oh, 50.
Mm-hmm.
I
I can be 15. Whatever. I could have come down after the doors were busted.
Yeah, if you were 50, that's some fucking trigonometry I don't want to deal with.
All right, let's say 15 then.
Yeah, 15, you would be able to see it.
Okay. And how far away from me is it?
Oh shit, I forgot. $75 feet.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll toss some ball bearings in there and cast animate object on them and have them start beating on the Alhoon.
All right.
So that's 10 plus 8. So how many hit?
13 misses, 9 misses, 11 misses, 15 misses. The rest hit.
6 hits?
Yeah, it has AC 17.
Okay. I was just confirming the count, that's all.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And with a spread like that, it might as well just reveal the flat ace.
Sure. Alright, so that's 18 bludgeoning damage to him.
All right.
At that point, Clicky, Clacky, Scratchy, and Shuck, who were by the doors, run in and start shooting it with short bows.
Isn't it 1d4
right.
plus 4 damage?
Oh, you're right, it is. So sorry.
That's an extra 18.
Yeah. So it's actually 36.
All right.
My mistake. Good catch.
36 equals 36, which also equals 36.
Alright, so let's see. Skeletons. What'd you say its AC was?
17. Only
Okay.
one hits, and it's a crit.
Yep. So that deals 13 piercing to him.
All right.
Let's see. Is there anything else I can bullshit with this? I'm gonna pull. Can I move 30? Let's see. I'm 7, 8, 9, 10. Can I move 30 feet back and keep him in line of sight?
Uh,
So that'd be 105 from him.
that would put the elemental thoroughly blocking the way. Basically, just taking up the place of the.
How far can I
edge
go
of the
back and
pool.
maintain visual line of sight?
About 50?
Okay. Wait, I can back up 50? In addition to the 75? I'm confused.
Oh, I mean, 75 would, just due to the angle, put him out of visual range. Like,
But I'm
the
at
farthest
75, I thought you said.
Do you mean, wait, did you mean 75 additional to? Or
No. Currently
75
I am 75, yes or no?
Yes, you are currently 75.
Okay. How far in addition to that can I back up away from him and maintain line of sight?
25 feet. Sorry,
Then I
my
do
mistake.
that. So I'm 100 feet away from him.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I misunderstood what you meant.
No worries. And the elemental is stunned and cannot do it. Anything? Is it over being stunned at the end of its turn? Or does it have to make another save or anything?
Repeat the save at the end of its turns.
Okay. Int save?
In save. Well, that does not make it.
Okay, that's okay, because it was wrong anyway. So actually a 14. All right.
It really didn't make it.
With a -3, is it possible for it to pass?
Is the DC above 17?
Yeah, it cannot pass the save.
Well, it's fucked. Okay.
It is out for a full minute.
Nice. Neat. Okay. Well, that's it for me.
Lieutenant?
Okay. So, what's in there? Some kind of.
Some type of
Ow.
mind flayer asshole. Just kill it.
About how tough are they?
Not super tough.
Medium squishiness.
Okay, so I won't bother flexing then. Save the flex for something more dangerous.
Well, this is probably the boss.
Yeah.
So go nuts.
Oh. Okay then. As my action, I'm going to strike one of those like bodybuilder flex poses.
Ooh.
And
my.
as such, cast upon myself one Tensor's Transformation.
Yeet, motherfucker.
Oh my. All right.
And let me see, since that results in me not having any kind of an attack action, I'm just gonna stride towards. Not walk, not run. Stride.
All right.
And oh yeah, as a bonus action, I'm gonna start singing one of them there Blade songs. And because I've got like an 8 charisma, it's gonna be terribly off key.
Ha.
But then that will be it.
I never thought about doing Blade Song with Tensor's Transformation.
That's why it's there, Meta. Come on.
I got a fucking 23 AC right now. .23 AC and 173 hit points. I am the beef
All
wizard.
right. The Mind Flayer looking motherfucker is going to dive down into the pool. That will provoke an attack of opportunity from you, Spectre.
All right. Let me figure out what the hell that is.
It should be at advantage due to Tensor's transformation.
Yep.
And then it should deal an extra 2d12 force damage on a hit.
So now, if I have multiple attacks, does that mean I can make 2 attacks with 1 attack of opportunity, or just 1 attack?
Just 1 attack. That or I've been missing out on like an extra attack like a lot.
For years.
Have I gotten line of sight on this thing?
You do currently until it moves out of the way, or until it dives deeper.
Can I do my held action to attack it?
You may. Two hits.
That's the 1 hit at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That is 10 piercing and 3 frost cold damage.
All right.
Hold on, I'm still working out the damage.
It's all good.
And there we go.
All right. Mind Flayer dives down out of sight. And then I need a... Fuck it. You guys' perceptions. What's everyone's passive?
13.
14.
Irrelevant.
8.
Okay, yeah.
11.
That's good enough that you guys would notice.
That's enough.
You see a small dimensional opening appear halfway across the bridge behind the Sleuth and the turret, and a Mind Flayer steps out of it.
The same one or a different one?
It looks the same.
Okay.
Use my ready action to light the create bonfire.
All right. Fire away.
It's a dex save. DC 7.
All right. Roll damage.
So it didn't cast a spell?
You don't know. You didn't see it do anything other than dive down.
Do I roll a D10,000?
Yep. Roll that shit. see if you get a good one.
If I'm allowed to do what I want to do,
Every time you sleep now, you will appear unspeakingly beautiful. And not getting into the crazy shit tonight, it seems. Alright. That will conclude the Mind Flayer's turn.
it needs to make another save because it's ending its turn on.
And I believe that means it takes none.
For cantrips, yeah.
Alright.
Unless you're an evocation wizard.
Wildren, it's your turn.
So, can I cast Scorching Ray at 5th level?
You're cutting out.
Scorching Ray 5th level.
Then use Quicken Spell to cast another Scorching Ray at 5th level.
Only
And
one
also
level.
use... Huh?
One
You can-
leveled spell per turn, not
Yeah.
two.
Oh,
That's not the rule. Is if you cast a spell as a bonus action, the only other spell you can cast is a cantrip for the rest of the turn.
Would a fighter be able to action surge 2 leveled spells?
Yes, as long as neither one's a bonus action.
Yep.
That seems kinda stupid, but okay.
It's in sage advice.
Alright.
Then instead of a second Scorching Ray, it'll be a Firebolt. And
You're breaking up again. Can you use...
Tides of Chaos for all of the...
I can't understand you. You're breaking up really bad.
Tides of Chaos.
For all the attack rolls.
Does Tides of Chaos let you use it for every attack roll? I'm not familiar with the ability enough to. I'm
Well-
dealing with it on your sheet.
If I use it for one attack roll and then you make me do a roll, I can use it for another attack roll, and then you make me do another roll. So it'd just be like 7,
Oh,
8,
sweet
9 rolls.
Jesus. Yeah, let's... For efficiency, let's hand wave the 10,000 on that.
So does that mean I can only use it once?
No, you can continue to use it. We're just not going to do the 10,000 roll, just so this doesn't take forever. Fuck. 2 nat 20s. Goddamn. All those hit. That also hits.
So I got 2 nat 20s for the Scorching Ray, and then a hit for...
Yep. Oof. Oof. That's an oof. All right.
Just a bunch of fire damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Fuego.
So should I just make one D10,000 roll or no?
Let's just waive that for combat.
All right.
It's starting to get late. Yeah, it's not looking good. Jewel, you're up. Oh, actually, sorry, I forgot something. Legendary action. It's going to Mind Blast. So you can get Under and Sleuth. I need int saves from you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, it's not the most effective. All right.
I've got nothing to add to that.
Yep. Yep. You guys are all good.
All right. So a dimension door behind me or something.
Yep.
I will turn around. I will have my turret turn around, and I will step out of the way so that my turret can shoot it, and I will also shoot it. And I'm going to change my arcane weapon to fire before I do that.
All right. It's going to reaction cast shield.
Counterspell?
All right. It fizzles. Two
So
hits.
I'm going
3
yeah.
hits, I'm sorry.
3.
Um
The first 19 was a save.
Oh, my apologies. 2 hits.
Does anything terrible happen on the nat 1? Are there any targets between me and the Alhoon?
No, but you are between you and the sorry, you are between the turret and the Alhoon.
The turret got the 21. The nat
Well, in
1 was
that
my
case,
second bow attack.
okay. No, there's nothing between you and the Alhoon.
"15 piercing and fire, and then another 13 force, so 28 total.
All right. Meta, what's the range on counterspell?
60 feet, I think.
Yeah, it's 60.
Okay, I gotta remember that for the future. My radius is off.
I have no idea how far away I am, so I just said counterspell.
Yeah, past 60. I forgot the range of it and screwed up on the angle. It's all good. You fizzled it. All right.
And then I would like to have my turret advance 15 feet to my position, and I will fall back 15 feet to its previous position. And that will be my turn.
All right. Garrick, you're up.
Okay, I will fly directly towards it, 25 feet. How close does that get?
75 feet. Oh wait, between you and it.
Okay, I will Misty Step. So that I am within 60 feet, but in a way that if it tries to do any sort of cone blast, it can't get me and other people at the same time.
A little difficult to do on a narrow bridge, but okay.
I'm flying.
I think everybody has some form of flight.
Yeah, point still holds true.
Okay. I was just, off the bridge sideways so that it can't.
You're gonna
then
Misty Step off the edge? Oh, that's right,
I'm
fly speed
flying.
mod. I know. I corrected myself.
Sorry. And then I'm going to firebolt.
All right. That hits. All right.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Is it my turn?
Yep, it is now your turn, Under.
How far am I from him?
You are 10 feet. Wait.
Seriously, he popped out that close to me?
I'm double check. It's more like somewhere between 15 and 20 to the angle.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move back 30 so that I'm in a completely different direction than everybody else,
Okay.
even if I have to go straight up.
I mean, there's a lot of space you can go. Do you want to go south?
Yeah, I have a
east,
fly speed of
up?
30, so I just go up
Okay.
30, I guess. I'm above him.
All right.
So I'm like 45 from him. I'm going to cast a spell.
All right.
And he's going to need to make a dex save. Actually, wait. Sorry. Is that portal still open?
The dimension door? No, it's.
Oh, okay. So it was a dimension. All right, never mind. Yeah, dex save, please. All right.
I think it's going to use legendary resistance.
Okay. It still takes half of 45 lightning damage.
All right.
And
Correct.
if there's any enemies within 30 feet, they also get hit. Enemies, though.
Honestly, if you can chain it off my turret and back to him, that'd be worth it.
And now it's
sure
like
it's not.
3 other targets.
No, it's just him.
Okay. That's it.
All right. I do believe that makes it the good lieutenant's turn.
I will continue to stride toward.
You don't have dimension door?
I can't cast spells when Tensors is up.
Oh.
But by God, I can stride 40 feet in its general direction.
You can't cast spells?
Nope.
Can
That's
you
a condition of it.
Wait, I forgot to have my
transformation.
skeleton shoot at him.
All right.
So where is it here? Until the spell ends, you can't cast spells.
All right.
You can't action dash.
That would be so unbecoming.
It really would. I mean, I'm trying to stride here, goddamn. Like, picture some incredibly buff supermodel,
Right.
like, just striding. Like, picture fucking, like, something out of JoJo, 'cause that's what's going on right now.
Jojo, but Baywatch.
What's the 4 from? Animate objects?
Skeletons. They have short bows.
Okay. Okay. For whatever reason, I thought that was... Sorry. A lot of guys on the map.
Yeah, no worries.
19 and 22 hit.
Right, and 18 damage.
All right. Not looking good.
Is it bloodied?
Oh, it's past bloodied.
I mean, it's an Alhoon. It doesn't bleed.
That you know of.
Then what does it do?
I mean, it like oozes alien sludge.
So it's oozed it?
All right. I do believe this is now the Illithid's turn.
Mm-hmm.
It is going... Actually, let me double check wording here because it's going to come up. All right. It is going to begin casting a spell.
Counterspell at 4th level.
All right. I need an ability check.
At 4th level?
Yes, I need an ability check.
Yeet, motherfucker!
Yep, the spell fizzles. The Illithid looks right at you. You can hear it in your head. I'm coming for you next.
Fuck off, bitch!
And it is going to move off over the edge and out of any of your vision.
It's just
That
gonna
shall-
fall?
You don't know. All right, that shall conclude its turn.
Wait, did it turn
What do you mean?
invisible?
Yeah, like what? It just jumped off and disappeared?
Like there is a bridge now between you and it. It
It went
jumped off
through
the
the
edge.
bridge.
No, it went over the edge.
I'm
It
above
jumped
him.
off you.
How did I lose sight?
Movement speed. He went over the edge, moved under. There's
Like a fly speed?
yes, like a fly speed.
Ah, that makes more sense.
Okay.
I take it the one with that, like, telepathic helm still knows where he is?
That has a
That
range of
is
30 feet.
30 feet, and he's outside of that.
So he moved under the bridge.
Yes, he moved under the bridge.
Okay. Because if he turned invisible, I would still be able to see.
All right. Initiative 20.
I'd like to move under the bridge to see if I can.
Do you have a fly speed?
Yes, of 30.
Okay.
You'd think a circus wouldn't have people with fly speeds?
We all.
I'm checking who has fly speed because it's important, and this is kind of an open map. I need to keep track of this shit. Which way are you going? Over the right side or left side of the bridge? Or I should say east or west. North being the
Which-
brine pool.
Which side did he go over?
He went over on the west side.
Then I will go over the west.
All right. You see an illithid flying in the middle of the air under the bridge.
I would like to do the exact same thing I did on my previous turn.
Okay.
Heh.
All right. It's going to cast a spell. Do you have counterspell?
Yes, I do.
Are you counterspelling?
Yes, I am.
All right. The spell fails. Everything hits, except the 15.
Although I do have a crit, so it's just averages out pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. The bolts of flame strike into its undead alien form, disintegrating it.
No, it's spellbook.
Yeah, I murdered it.
Its ashes fall into the sea.
Yay.
It's spellbook.
Yep, it's spellbook. All right, so what do you guys want to do?
Do I get hit by a bunch of wild magic now?
At this point in the session, let's just